akorora enyangi y'abana babo iyo erabe shitariki 25 mutinyuka n'umwaka w'ekirubere nangwa nse 25 aria Blessed Sacrament yonsa aria Catholic Church uchakira Chinsa inye chiamambia magega yaye mbakore reception ase okuragira okonene kurabe ase enka ya Ferista amo na Chasba ase mwariganigwe bono goikerana agusamura amaragiro asa masabo nabo moko basemya wetera senamba ya Ferista 0723799031 ose ya Chasba 0725351308 mwariganigwe mwensi eryo goikerana koba kirori chinga kibakoira chira chenyangi anselitoke eryo mwensi mwariganigwe. I love you, President. I need you, Sibuzote. I love you. St. Alois Masimba Parish in Seobotenebwa Fata Robert Onyonga. St. Alois Masimba Parish in Seobotenebwa Fata Robert Onyonga. Nigo baba ariganeirie amabaga akubwatia asaba ibuli balibobwata aboro kigwa babo baganetigo soma chisukuru chikobwatia. St. Alois Matibo Mission Day and Boarding School inse yoboteneneri wa Sister Cecilia Mosingi yani 0702732998.
My name is Sister Cecilia, working in St. Alois Mission School. St. Alois Mission School is found in Masimba Parish. It's a comprehensive school. It has enough teachers and qualified teachers. We have vacancies that are enough for the children who can come to join us, that is newcomers. Those who come from far, we have a boarding school, so they can join in boarding. And those who are the scholars, who want to also to join us, we have the school bus that can go around and bring the children. So we admit all boys and girls.
Sacred Heart St. Francis of Assisi Masimba Mission School yise iyo oboteneri bwa Sister Damaris kwana monere gwetera sinamba enoti sanebere enoti inye enoti sanonemo kyanda yamo ibere yani 0704069122 aboigo Madam Rose Mobasi 0712764605 aboigo Madam Mary Moti 0720583633 aboigo eskuru chinde St. Martha na Elizabeth Mogweko ababwate amabagasi birasi bya kindergarten play group goika PP1 PP2 main school grade 1 to 6 na boigo junior secondary schools grade 7 to 9 asobwamo comprehensive schools nabo okubanyora gwetera ase Mr. Chastas Manyara wetera se number 0723726443 nere Miss Nancy Ngari 0719225419.
I'm called Justus Sonchaga Manyara, the principal of St. Mother and Elizabeth Mission School, Moweko. This is a school found in Masimba Parish, Masaba South Sub-County. This school started last year. We have learners from preschool, kindergarten, that's a playgroup, to junior secondary, that's grade 9. We encourage the parents and goodwill people to bring more learners to our school. That's because we have still enough space to accommodate learners from preschool to junior school. We have enough teachers. Learners, do you know our school motto? Yes. What's our school motto?
Strive to learn for a better tomorrow.
Again.
Strive to learn for a better tomorrow.
Again.
Strive to learn for a better tomorrow.
Yes.
I'm Reverend Father Robert Onyonka, in charge of St. Peter and Paul Masimba Parish, assisted by
Father Lawrence Nyanga, here, where we are carrying out the mission of Jesus Christ, who came to heal, to teach, to evangelize. And in the mission of teaching, we hear now what Father says.
In our 6 years in this parish, we have opened a series of schools. The first school is St. Alois Mission School, Matibo, which is from kindergarten, main school, and junior secondary school. And also in the region of Masimba, we have also opened St. Francis Mission School and also Sacred Heart Mission School. Also from the region of Moweko, we have also a new school that is actually coming up, which is called Saints Martha and Elizabeth Moweko. We welcome all of you to bring your young ones to our schools. Thank you very much, and may God bless you all.
Muraigwense Dr. William Samuel Ruto asiritu kuria kabire nigagendete amonetaro ya matuko atano imiyense area ya China na boigo inyagitari ya med iri niganya kwa bakegweso kina gutuguterare chinguma chabel kwa chigukwaneka kuru asa matukamega buna nigo yabel kwa bage kwebwachania ase obogori na boigo oboni agwechinyigo na boigo amarikanyo bosio bwa maigeri ya barimu ba music anyari ko bagakwera yora chikunya ko bakakorekana ase skuru ya bamuraya kisi skuru. Na gwariganiri ande onse asoro mwanchu murigereria na bwo kote binyaka bakugwisaransa oikeri nyaka tugusanga amangana majyakuru aseketa kiga kya Amazing Voice of Victory buna akoleto gocha sore amonanje Hesbon posire tiga tunya chake kuyanyora AM ACM korengana amono muraibwense Dr. William Samuel Ruto ugyokendete amoni taro ya matuko atano emergency area ya China korengana amono taro yo mugasubu tukuria rero muraibwense niganya ko bakako beka SCI amaigwana no amonit company isano echichiro betigo chikobeka chibesa emergency ya Kenya buna injira emo yokwenderia obunjoria emergency ya Kenya nawe go muraibwense chinga Kenya ko bakakonyora libaga niganya ko bakakwanira igoro yogutatwara imani gose utatwara ogosemeria guchi asi kiombekeri kya UN kubwatikana nga abaraibanyira ko bakobera asi kiombekio egekani ko batari kunyako bakurigeria amaganio ye Chinse cha Chinse ayu gose korengana amone bintu biri bigendete korekana imeye Chinse bono asanya ko bagakuburi ikiombekio Kenya ko bagikubunwa na boigo ekeya Kenya ko bagikorosibwa.
We envision a digital future that is Kenya in location, Africa in identity, and global in impact. Ladies and gentlemen, Kenya and China are not merely trade partners. We are co-architects of a new world order, one that is fair, inclusive, and sustainable. Let us measure our success, not in GDP growth or trade volumes, but in how many lives we uplift how many futures we secure, and how much dignity we restore. This visit, as the first African state visit to China this year, mirrors my 2024 visit to the United States, the first African state visit there in 15 years. Perhaps, symbolically, Kenya can serve as a bridge between East and West, North and South, in an era of deepening geopolitical tensions. Let this be our shared legacy that China and Africa, through trust, vision, and partnership, helped build the foundation for a 21st century council. Once a beacon of peace and diplomacy, now has one permanent member invading one country, while another member takes sides in conflict, in direct contradiction to the council's own resolutions.
Napo iko kuru asinsi ya China ni gongo kwene wika ase ensi ya Kenya county area ya Migori abu ase kanisa eyemo yenya kabaki kumurekerwa amone cyumba cy'uburari kubwatikana nigo andaki yanya tukabaki ko geko bwekanirwa amone kanisa area Mackenzie kubwatikana amona abantu babiri abanyara ko bagusiya amagima abo bono abateneneribe kanisa yini gwanya ko bagweso kana kwirusanania ase chingwana echenya kwa chigokwanwa nakotebanga ekanise jote bwati machiko matindi arairire muntu gusiria ubugima bwae chingaki akonyara kwa bagakwendoro kurigia ogosabirwa bono kolengana amono mo Sub County Commissioner George Matundura nigo anyarko bakakurwa uchika ekanse jwe erasie kwa wika chingaki ubutuki bwanyarko bagokorekana egento korendekenya kwa bagikumukya ebirengererio ebinge koru ase abakenya.
Kila mtu ataenda nyumbani kwake au mahali popote, lakini sio kwa hiyo kanisa. Mambo ya watoto, wale watoto ambao hawana wazazi, tumeongea na shule na ofisa, au watoto kesho wale wana wazazi watachukuliwa mahali pa salama.
I can confirm to you that yesterday, before the unlawful detention that appears to have been sanctioned by the DCC for Rongo Sub-County, I was personally present at the police station where the DCIO required the attendance. To us, there is no offense that they have committed. I know the DCC has made a unilateral decision that is closing down the church based on allegations.
Nabo igomega yoko morekerwa na gukwanirwa ase Chinsa mochonsi omoedio ye inyagitari ya Med-Ir nigo oboteneneri bakubwatena amona bagwakiri benyagitari yo banyarko bagwesokya na gukwana amona bariki amangana kubwatikana amone chinkuma cyaberko bachigukwaneka kurengana amono boteneri benyagitari yo nigo banyarko bakwirusania ase okogora na kuone chinyigo buna yaberko bakegotebekana na goteba buna ase inyagitari yo biashara bingabuni ebimbiriko nyako bigokorekana egento korende ase banyako bagoteba neba chinyigo chikonyako bachigo chenjigwa ase inyagitari eyo nigo bakonyako bakubwatia richiko.
We are not involved in any trafficking. We are not involved in any syndication, in any syndicate, and we are not involved in any criminal enterprise related to the issues of kidney transplants. We are never involved in how the recipient and the donor meet and agree. All that Mediheal does is that it receives people who come and they say, I need a kidney, I have found a donor.
We did the level 4. That is not only cross-matching, HLA typing, but genetic mapping. So gene to gene, so rejection is 0.
We have no cases reported to us of any complications either in terms of the donors or in terms of the recipients. We want to assure you that we have all that information and we will be able to avail them. Those mortalities all relate to the recipients, to the patients who come requiring the transplants. We have 0% mortalities in relation to donors. Absolutely none. The affidavits we get from both the donor and the recipient are done after they have been explained what that section says. No duress, no inducement, no pressure, and that they are doing it voluntarily.
It was a reckless article. They never called any of us to get our side of the stories. They never interviewed any of these alleged donors that are walking around selling their organs. They did not do that.
We probably should just mention also that we've issued a demand letter to those German media outlets for false misrepresentation.
Mwaziri bobochenu aiga Kenya Eden Duare ni kanya koboka kora egikaro amona babwatani gusaba obsakuru asense moyo bochenu buna enjira eya moyo koligia na boyo kugayana botutukanu bobwatiraniti sector yo bochenu aiga Kenya korengana amona Eden Duare kanya koboka kurwa okoboria chinyagitari chinyako bachigokorerwa oburinguria nawigo abanyagitari banyako bakorerwa oburinguria anemono bali bakonyakorwa ase enseme ya mugochi asende nyuma bataregwa chileses buna enjira moyo kurigeria emirimo bakonyako bakora guchi ase abakenya nigo anyara koboka kwana yo chinga Kenya koboka kora umusangirikano amona babusabo bochenu imeye county area ya Nairobi.
All these facilities to be respected again. It is in the good thing for you. You must respect all the facilities and do a constant check. The CEO, you must go and sit with the CEO of the other council. And you must find a way of working. There's no way his inspection team can deny a facility and you give the license. No way. We will not accept it. Because he will also bring his report, inspection report to us. So if we see your two regulatory bodies reports are contradicting, you are a regulatory body, am I right? Yes. Under the Ministry of Health. Yes, sir. So you have to choose between being a union, being an activist.
Wanchu murigeria inyorani gogendete kubwati amangana Amayia kuru ase gitatsini kya Amazing Voice of Victory nabo gotokwenda guchibusyo ngokumye kwika ase ekegambiro kya Mirimanro Court abo ase umugavana umukorwe county area Migori okot opado anyara kwabaka wika arona boyo kwegerera kubwatikana amoneki na kimubwateraneti abo asante kwabaka goswerwa kubwatikana amono goitwa ko mworki wa University ya Rongo Sharon Otieno mwaka 2018 korengana amono pado ni kanyako baka kwirusania ase oboityobo nagoteba buna erenigo anyateko baka kumanya omorugi oye iguru y'ubwanjani bwaye amona Sharon ase korende anyateko baka gusaba amabera omorugi oye kubwatikana amono kogenda isiko amoni nyomo yabo korengana amo nekine kyobono nigo okot opado atigarite amone kina araju agendete ko nyiraniria ase ekigambiro kubwatikana amono kuboiti bomoro kiwa oyo Sharon Otieno bo University area ya Rongo University na ere amona bantu babire babwataniri amono boiti obwo.
I called this guy and I gave him an appointment.
Where was this appointment?
That was in my rural home at Rapugi.
Your rural home at Rapugi.
That's correct.
Which sub-county is that?
Uriri sub-county.
Uriri sub-county. Yeah. Proceed.
Sharon's proposal for housing in Nairobi or in Kisumu were discussed, and I discouraged them, and Mula also concurred with my view. So I asked Mula to go and relay to her that it would be much more easier for her to be settled around Homa Bay, not in town but just around Homa Bay. I'd given a proposal of buying land and building maybe a house of 3-bedroom house that would cost around 3 million. So
So you've given a proposal of buying land in Homa Bay.
Yes, Your Lady.
And building a 3-bedroom house for the rich.
That is true.
Our proposals, you said, were in Nairobi or Kisumu, which you then discouraged and wrote. Was that acceptable to Sharon in this back and forth communication?
Because it was being relayed to her, Mula told me that she was not very, very comfortable with that. She wanted Nairobi or Kisumu, but he assured me that he was going to convince her to accept the rural.
Nabago amariganio onsi busio bugo chakurua amaigiri goji ase abarimu bakunyako bagotwinia aborokiwa gose kwegeria aborokiwa igoro ya music ime county ya Kisii nigo anyariko bagawika omwerio kurengana amono muriki omonene bwe music ase county ya Kisii bor oira ni ganya ko baka kwene kiabu na amarigani ya juni ganya ko baka koira gakwera na go kuboria abarimu bali babwate gose bali babwate iganga yugo chukutrini aborkwa bane kibuna ngwi kabari ase skuru ya mura ya Kisii skuru buna enjira emo yoko igenderia nabo go kwimanya kiribara kunya ko bakoro kiaguchi ase aborkwa nyuma batarachaka amamiranyo ayo bono amari go obwe so kwegerera okuni gokoranya ko korekana chitariki isano na bego kianda chumutinyi ugocha ase skuru ya mura ya Kisii skuni gare gukwa na yo chinga Kenya ko bakawikoro ende korigereria ali bagendete ko roberia nyuma atarachaka bene buna enjira ya moyo wikania ebintu bya biganirie.
We are inviting you for our county workshop. Ewe chakwa tariki isano isato na kianda mutinyo gatano as a school ya Kisii High School. This county workshop will nebwate owasororo wikatobe abantu go train abarimu baito ko batebe in the new trends in music this year because we want to participate of the nationals and remember when we work keto koraiga see music ingonyora tore na need promotion kuna abarimu kero wabere na mbem. In this workshop it will be on music and dance, English, Kiswahili, French, German, Arabic languages. Abana baito toba prepare via erinde na libara nyare go participate via na ndo nyako ile kerobo ke international. Registration fee is 2,000 for individual. So the request is school chance we choboroso that is chekechea or primary or junior secondary or secondary okay, and then mpaka polytechnic, teachers training colleges, mpaka university to Kisii University will also be available as this Kenya Music Festivals workshop.
Nabo gokuru ase skuru ya bamura ya Kisii skuru ngo komnyokeweka ase Chinsa mo chiria cha Rome abo ase omobere onyagosira Pope Francis onyako gokorusigwa ase nyumba area St Mary's Pacifica onyako gokoiru ase nsemo area ya St Peter's Pacifica ase abakristo bedini yege Catholic baratiko genda kurigeria omobere o Pope Francis wikariti kuria ijuma abosuranya ko gokorusigwa arona begunyako gokoiranigwa ase nsemo area ya St Mary's asara chikunya ko bakagotinde kwa agento buna anyate ko bakagochika nabo gata chikunya ko bakagotinde kwa ase abapopu bandi babere ko bagotinde kwa abupa mutanganete asobora ibidini yege Katoliki boy go Pope Francis ni gara chikunya ko bakagotinde kwa ritu kori achima mosi eiki eiga.
Overwhelming experience and the blessings and the gratitude just to give back to him. But look at the people around us. It's extraordinary. It's a great feeling of blessings, and we could feel his presence in here with us right now.
God gave him this extraordinary grace of dying on Easter is something that he deserved fully and that he desired so much, and that makes me extremely happy.
Testament he gave that in a throwaway society, the elderly have value. You know, just like Queen Elizabeth, he was working right up to 24 hours before he passed.
How I remember him a very strong person, strong in the thinking.
Nabego kubatikana amonor boti orundo chinga nongu chukunya kunyakira omosumari amangana magia kuru asigeta sinike yakya Amazing Voice of Victory iria nini gongoro kwa Hesbon bosi tonya kwa tukubwatana amonere rubiniona siangu nyakwa kwa kinya chibicha amoneri ogiche nyakwa chigwikira gabo asore monkuru yo seseniwa